Shalom. So I'm at work and I'm gonna make a quick video, right? I'm gonna address the brothers. This video is for the brothers, okay? I'm gonna make this quick because I'm at work. Okay, so I want to tell a story to the brother, just a little story. Brothers, let me tell you guys something. When you have a woman at home, when you have a wife, make sure that the decisions that you are making, make sure that your wife is at least content with the decisions that you make, because those decisions affect her as well, okay? Those decisions affect her as well. I'm going to explain to you guys why I'm talking to you guys about this. So I'm going to get right into a little story, right? So you have a brother who has a wife, and they've been together for the last 25 years, I believe, right? And this wife, this woman, she loved the hell out of him. She's his ride or die, okay? She stuck by him. She just loved him, you know. But unfortunately, throughout their entire union, this brother has pretty much run around out there in the streets, just running around with young girls, just a whole bunch of different types of women, just out there, just running around, doing all sort of things. But the problem with that is that he did not discuss these decisions with her. Meaning that if you have a partner at home and you're going to be making decisions that is going to affect her life as well, because you're in a union with this woman, so you're going to make decisions that is going to affect her. You need to bring her on board. You need to discuss it with her. You need to talk to her. And make sure that she is at least content with the decisions that you're making. So if you're going to be out there, running around with a whole bunch of different women for the entire marriage, make sure that your wife is content with that. Make sure that she's okay with it. If that is, you're a man. So if that's something that you want to do, at the very least, before you get with this woman, tell her that this is what I'm about. This is what I do. Okay? If she's not with it, then maybe you shouldn't marry her, right? But if you married a woman and she's not content with your lifestyle, then that's a problem. That's a problem in your marriage, right? So what we have here is we have a couple, a man and a woman, who got with this. A man got with this his wife, right? And this is a woman that loves the hell out of him, right? And he has spent the last 25 years running around with a whole bunch of different women, the entire marriage, bringing home STDs and all type of shit, right? Now has caused the woman emotional pain and bitterness, right? So now you have this brother who has become ill. He's now terminally ill, right? So now this brother is terminally ill and disabled. Can't see. Okay, he's now blind in both eyes. He can't see. He can barely walk. He's home. He's in the same house with his wife. But now, now she's so bitter and hurt and has so much resentment towards her husband because of what she perceived to be years of pain and trauma that he has inflicted upon her. Now he's left to fend for himself. She's tuned out. She's completely tuned out. She don't give a damn anymore. Okay? So now you have a man that is terminally ill, and this man is ordering Chinese food because his wife doesn't cook for him anymore. His children don't even bother with him anymore because of what they perceive to be emotional trauma that he has caused to their mother, right? So my message to you, brother, right, is this. if you have a wife at home, again, make sure that your decision making does not cause pain and trauma to the people who love you the most. Because let me explain something to you, brothers, right? When a woman loves the hell out of you, she wants to do the world for you. She want to do, man, she want to make you happy. She want to do everything in her power to make you happy. She want to make, she love her, she love her man, right? And she will do everything that comes naturally to her to do for you, right? When you have caused that woman to become emotionally unavailable to you, right? Because that's what happened when a woman when a woman is hurting and you have caused her pain. She has now become emotionally unavailable. You have caused her to become emotionally unavailable to you. So now she's so hurt. She's so resentful, so bitter, that you have rendered her emotionally unavailable. And now the things that she normally do for you out of love, she don't want to do them no more. It's not in her heart to do those things naturally for her husband anymore, because she is now emotionally unavailable. She don't give a damn anymore, right? So here you have a brother at home who is now terminally ill, is not able to do things for himself because he's sick. He spent his entire life eating unhealthy, just didn't give a damn about his body, his health, because he's just out there throwing it around to everybody, right? So now he's terminally ill. He's sick as hell, right? And he has a wife in the home who has completely tuned out. She don't give a damn anymore. She don't even cook for him half the time no more. She's not even home half the time. She don't give a damn, right? So my message to you, brothers, is this. You will know when your wife has become emotionally unavailable because of your actions, all right? Especially if you have a woman at home who loves you and is loyal to you, and she's your ride or die, and she would do anything for you, and you have spent 25 years doing nothing but just sneaking around, running around, doing things that she's not happy with because you didn't bring her on board with your decision making, right? You didn't bring her on board. You didn't sit her down and say, hey, listen, this is me. This is what I do, and discuss it. Discuss it with her. Talk to her about it. Because you think that you're the man and you don't have to discuss nothing with her because she's a woman and she, whatever. But y'all are in a union together, and your decision making affects her as well. So you might think that, that you don't have to explain anything to this woman, but unfortunately, right, there might come a time when you might be rendered physically disabled, right? Physically disabled, and are not able to care for yourself anymore, and you now have to depend on another human being to take care of you physically, right? And if you spent your entire life hurting those people, causing emotional pain and emotional trauma to those people who love you the most, the people who are closest to you, the people who have spent their life making you happy, doing things to make you happy and content, and you have spent your entire life hurting those people and causing them to be bitter and resentful and a lot of pain to those people.
Vern, you ready?
Understand, those people are going to be completely tuned out, and they're not going to want to help you. They're not going to want to do anything for you because they're angry with you. They're unhappy. Okay, they are now emotionally unavailable to take care of your needs. Okay, so that's it. I'm not going to ramble on anymore. So that's what I want to say to you, brothers. Make sure that your decisions, the decisions that you are making, make sure that your wife is on board with it. Make sure that she's content with it. Make sure you agree on those decisions, because there might come a time when you might need this person who have spent her life loving you and caring for you, and all you have done is spent your life hurting her and causing her to become emotionally unavailable, and now she's bitter, she's angry, she's resentful, she's walking around with a whole bunch of animosity towards you, and now you're sick, you're physically disabled, and you need her help, and she's completely tuned out, she's gone, right? She don't give a damn anymore about you. So choices is all I'm saying. You don't have to agree with me, brothers. You don't have to agree with me, but that's reality, because this is something that actually happened. This is actually the third story that I've heard within the last month, okay? There's another brother who he can barely walk. This is a totally different story. I'm not going to tell y'all the whole story, but this brother can barely walk. He's sick, and his wife is putting him out of the house. That's another story, but I'm not going to get into it. But brothers, be good to your wives, man, because you might need her one day when you become disabled. You might just need her. There might be, all those women that brother was running around with, they're nowhere around. They're nowhere to be found. None of them is around. All he has is his wife, and she's bitter. Right? So now he's left terminally ill, and he's ordering Chinese food. That's terrible. That's terrible. So be good to the people who love you. All right? Shalom.